All right, hello everyone. Uh, Welcome to Alliance Gtainment. Okay, this is the channel where you will learn everything there is to know about trading, and I mean everything that I know. Okay, all right. So let's get started. It is February 3rd, 2025. It is currently 9:28 in the morning. Okay, this is a playback. I want to make this very, very clear to you all. Um, I will do eventually, I will do live trading with everyone, and I will tell you straight up, I have not looked at the market whatsoever. So this is my first time looking at what February 3rd was about, what that Monday was about, and we are about to get into this together, okay? I just know that the way I trade, what I look for, will benefit you. So if you take the time to pay attention, play along with me, you will see what value you get out of this. So let's get started. The market will open in about 1 minute, 1 minute and 15 seconds, okay? So let's get it. Let's get it. Right now we are shown we are in an uptrend. Okay. So when you recognize what an uptrend will look like is, hey, obviously you got your run over here, come down, a little run up, come back down, a little run up, come back down, and a little run up to where it exhausts itself. Okay. So what I will call this the ladder. All right. Anytime you see a ladder, just pay attention to that's the trend. Whether it's a ladder or a downward scale, that's pretty much what's going on. Okay. So another thing I like to do is during the anywhere between 9 all the way to about the time of the market opening, I like to look at where my supply and demands are and where my support and resistance. I don't necessarily, okay, it's 9:30, the market just opened up at 21358.75. Okay, so we are paying attention to what is going on. I don't like to jump in straight into the trade at the time of the market opening. Quick disclaimer, quick disclaimer. I will never, never, ever give you financial advice. Everything that is going on here, everything that I am saying, everything that I am teaching, it is opinion based only. Okay? Let me repeat that. I will never, ever give you financial advice. And so, whatever decisions you decide to make is on your own recognizance. So let's continue. As I was mentioning, support and resistance. So what is support and what is resistance? Support is any position that the market will go towards and find some support and bounce back up. Resistance is the point where the market reach but can't force its way through, so it has to come back down or come back up. Okay, that's as simple as I can make it. Now, can we see that this green line is the opening market? Absolutely, we can. So therefore, how we gonna use that towards our advantage? We not. We just gonna let the market run. Okay? Like I mentioned before, I like to get into the trade anytime after about 9:35, 9:36, 9:40-ish. And that way I know exactly what's going on, how the market is fluctuating, and as you can tell, whatever that we can do to minimize the risk and gain more advantages. So during this time, what I like to do, I like to prepare myself. Clearly, let me teach you a little bit about the platform. So over here, we got your toolbar up top, okay? So I like to trade the NQ. So you'll go over here, you select NQ. I like to trade under 500 volume. I know some people will do the minute chart. I know some people will do the 30-second chart, the 60-second chart, excuse me, the 5-minute chart, the 1 hour, the 15-minute. I don't care for those things. What I do care for is simple, the 500 volume. That's it. That's it. That's my bread and butter. That's just my style. Okay. Now over here, what is this? This is your your candlesticks. Okay. This is Ninja Trader. The platform that I'm trading on is Ninja Trader. So this is Ninja Trader. Okay. Over here, you have your charts. The way you can make your chart like mine is by using these. I use the hollow candlesticks. When you just open a new chart, it'll come with this. That's ugly, okay? So I go to the hollow. I like this. And when I go to the hollow, I definitely do change the properties in it so they can be as slick and as smooth as they are looking right now, okay? How you change from the mouse to this local graph bar that you are seeing right now, this thing. Well, you go to right here. When you click on off, look, see? When you go back, you click on local. There you go. There you go. Over here, that's your chart data, okay? Right here, that's when you can mark where it just pretty much this is what it is. It just shows you what's going on, okay? What you have in your chart, where the volume is, all of that, okay? That's all it is. Um, this right here is your chart trader. So talking about this over here. This is the chart trader, and what it does is that's where you go and input your information so you can take the trade. So it is about 9:35 at the moment. Okay, it's about to be 9:35. That's when I like to do a quick scan to see what's going on, where are my supports, and where I'm going to be taking certain trades, where I'm not, how far am I gonna run with it, and I like to establish a little bit of something something to make sure I'm not going in blind. Okay. Um. Okay. Let's go back to here. All right. So as you can see, the market is on an uptrend. Now, let me give you a little bit of an insight on just a little bit of this right here. As you can see on my chart, I have these two lines. These lines are EMA lines, okay? One of them is 10, one of them is 20. This is the 10, this is the 20, okay? I generally correlate them with the MACD, which the MACD has the 10, the 20, excuse me, the 10 and the 20, and then the 9, right? Well, what that does for me, it allows me to see where and when the market has its highest volume and where the movement of the market is, which in turns tells me what direction should I be paying attention to and where to enter certain trades so that I can make profit. Okay? That's all. Over here, obviously, as I mentioned before, I am on a playback system. Okay? The reason why I'm on a playback system is because, again, I like to test certain theories before I start saying anything, before I start doing anything. So the more you practice, the better it is for you. I always go with two contracts. I find that two contracts is where I'm most comfortable. I don't have to be greedy. If I do two trades and I'm positive both trades, I know I'm walking out with about 400 plus dollars and I'm good. Okay? That's just my preference. Now, here's what's necessary for you, your ATM strategy. This is my ATM strategy. This is what I do. Two contracts as quantity. My stop loss is at 40, and I like to put my profit target at 25. Okay? The reason why I like to put my profit target at 25 is because a lot of times you will get a good, nice 20 to 25 tick before there's a pullback. Okay? Sometimes you may get 30. Sometimes it may run completely. But here's the thing. This is a slow process. Okay? It is a slow process. And one thing I can tell you is, again, everything that you are doing needs to be calculated. Don't force it. Don't drive it. Just let it come to you. Okay? Now, on my stop strategy here, I like to input these numbers. Okay? You can pause, take a picture, utilize them. That is on you. All right? But this is what I like to use when I do not set a profit target. If I'm setting a profit target, this, I don't need it. Okay? That's if I'm not setting a profit target, then absolutely this will be wonderful for me. But because I already set a profit target, technically the computer is not going to run into this because it already has a profit target. So as soon as you reach your profit target, it automatically kicks you out of the trade. Okay? Now, you're going to click save and you replace it. All right. Now we on here. So if you click edit again, you'll see two contracts, 40 points as your stop loss, and 25 ticks. That's it. 40 ticks as your stop loss, 25 ticks as your profit. Now, a lot of people like to say, oh, I like to go 1 and 1 for their ratio or 1 to 2 for their ratio. Look, you mathematicians out there, I'm very happy for you. I'm very proud of you. Continue the great work. I'm just letting you guys know what I like to see and keep it very simple. 40 ticks for my stop loss, 25 ticks for my profit. That's it. Now, here's where we get really, really creative with all of this. Over here and over here. Okay? Your EMA over here, your EMA and at the MACD. Okay? Now, in case some of you are asking, what is the definition for a MACD, right? The MACD is your moving average convergence and divergence. Here's another thing for all of you watching. Do not go and try to rush the system. You will fail. You will fail all the time. Okay? Just wait for it. It will come to you. Now, here's the strategy that I use. You notice how you have your EMAs, right? And you notice how every time, majority of the time, your candlesticks will come close to your EMA and These numbers here will tell you how close it gotten and where it's going, right? Okay. So pay attention to this, right? Before I go any further, let's add one more EMA to this chart. So to add an indicator, you're gonna go to this thing here that looks like a little N. You're gonna go on it, click it, this is gonna pop out. Go to EMA, and I'm gonna put that at 75. And we're gonna put what color we want. Let's do something that will really pop out, but not necessarily too obnoxious. Got any purples? Let's do a violet. Let's see what that looks like. Perfect. All right. So now we got three EMAs on there. We got the 10, the 20, and the 75. Now, notice how every time, like I said, every time your candlesticks touches your EMA, it redirects. Now, this is what you really need to pay attention to. If it touches it and you see the next candlestick starts to go up, you get on the trade and you're going to write it up. If it touches it and it goes below, do not, and I repeat, do not go off of the second candle. Wait until the third and fourth before you take the trade. Okay? I've had that shit happen too many times to me that I've actually lost money. Well, not necessarily lost money, but the trade went against me, all because I got into it and didn't wait for the actual signs that I need. So that's why it's so important to pay attention to these numbers here. Okay, at the same time you are paying attention. You see how you would have thought it would have gone down, right? No. Look, it went back up. It touches. It went back up. Touches. Now, if you had gotten in, okay, you can potentially ride it up to your 20 ticks. So let's just be patient and see. And as I mentioned before, sometimes the trade actually do in fact turn against you, okay? It's perfectly normal. You're not supposed to win them all, okay? You're not supposed to win them all. You're supposed to get some losses. Like right now, for example, you could have gone and take that trade up. You may or may not would have gotten your 20. If you did, great. If you didn't, right now you already got at you already at a loss. Okay? And that's perfectly okay. But guess what? You're not making stupid decisions. You making decisions based on what your analysis is telling you. So for example, right now, we just closed right at the line. Okay? Right now, the second candle closes. Let's see this if this red candle here closes below. Okay? Closes at the sell. Nope. It closes at a buy. So guess what? We may be going up or we may be going down. Let's see. One more thing to pay attention to, ladies and gentlemen. Right here, you got your MACD, right? You got your MACD. Look, you see how your MACD is trying to tell you, hey, the market is on a sale. When it was on a buy, guess what? All your was on a buy, it was going up. Now it's on a sale. Everything is going down. Okay, so that's another thing to pay attention to. At this point right now, I'm just gonna say that the market is consolidating. There's no direction yet. It's 9:47. There's no direction yet. Now there's direction because it just closed on the bottom. Now we may just touch this EMA, the 75 EMA, and write it back up. You never know. But guess what? We're gonna wait and see. That EMA, that 75 EMA is currently at 21390. So let's see. I have not taken a single trade yet. A lot of you would not be, you would not have been able to sit here and not take a single trade. And that's where the market gets you. So take your time. Take your time, and then you'll see what you really need to see. Okay. Now the market will always bring it to you. Always. Don't chase it. Let it bring it to you. All right. So it touched. Let's see. Now, because it fell below, right? We should take the trade going. It fell below your your 75 EMA. We didn't take it yet, right? We didn't take it yet because we'll see what's going on. Your EMA have not crossed yet. Okay, so we still on a downward trend. We just got the red candlestick right here, and it keeps going up. All right, we just got a cross, and we're about to have another cross. So guess what? We
Order
this trade
filled.
up.
Target filled.
There you go. There you go. We positive 250. Okay, we positive 250. Like I said, you have to wait and let the market do its thing. Okay, you have to wait. Now that we have a direction for the market is on an uptrend at this moment. You can clearly say the market is on an uptrend going up. So let's wait for it one more time. It touched your EMAs. Let's wait for it again. Alright, 395, 397, 397, 397. you don't know what I'm talking about right here. Okay, this EMA here is at 397. Okay, it came close to it. Now it's riding back up because your MACD has already crossed on the downside. You gotta be patient. You gotta be patient. Okay. Your MACD is at a cross. Both of your 10 and uh, um 20 EMA is right there at each other. They have not crossed up yet. So if you need to widen this, go ahead and widen it so you can really see what's going on here. Okay? This is where we make our money. We don't need to go long to make money. Again, this is not financial advice, people. I'm just telling you, you really don't need to really be going long in order for you to make money in the market. Okay? If you have a good plan, if you have a good strategy, you can do this. So it is 9:54 in the morning. All right. So we just crossed at the EMA going down. We crossed right here. Okay. But are we going to go down? Let's wait. Let's wait and see what this candle does. Now, as you can see, there was a lot of volume on this candle. Okay. A lot of sell volume on this candle. So perhaps the market will continue to go down. Perhaps it won't. Let's see. Let's wait for it. All right, we still getting red candles. So, hey, let's take
Order
it down.
filled. Stop filled.
And that's okay. We negative 150 right now. That's all right. Let's wait. Okay? It's pulling back up. It's pulling back up. All right? We're going back up and
Order
this
filled.
trade going back up. It already closed above the EMA. It's crossing over here already. All right? We're almost there.
Target
There
filled.
you All right. We $95 into the positive. Again, we had a cross. But guess what? I will not go into another trade right now. The reason why is because we already exhaust that ride up. Okay? So let's be patient and wait until it pulls back to these EMA, and then we can ride it back up if the market is going to continue to go up. Okay? One thing that I can tell you, one thing that I can tell you all is that the the futures market is very tricky, okay? And there is not a specific thing that you got to do or that you can do to make money. It's really all about being patient and trust in what you are doing, trust in what you are seeing. So, for example, for me, right? And again, this is not financial advice. I'm just telling you what my strategy is. For example, right now, I know at 421, it's going to come to the EMA. So I'm going to wait for the next one to see. If it goes below 418, I know I can't write it up, but it didn't. So
Order
get in
filled.
it, write it up. Okay? Now, if I make it, I make it.
Stop
Then
filled.
you see? And that's perfectly okay. But guess what? I know I took the right trade. That's exactly what these so-called gurus are not willing to tell you. Like right now, it should be going back up. And if I was in it, I would have been making money right now. But because I'm explaining this to you, I didn't get in, okay? But I'm just saying these are the things that these gurus are not willing to actually tell you. Okay? They're not willing to show you. Over here, you getting the raw stuff. Okay? You getting the raw stuff. Now, it's up to you how much you want to trade throughout the day. It's up to you how long you want to trade throughout the day. Generally speaking, right now, I'm going to go into another trade because I know for a fact I'm not done. Okay? I have a $1,000 loss limit for the day, and I have a positive $480, $500 positive for the day. That's just where I'm at. Okay? Right now, we are at $330 negative. Okay? So let's focus and turn this 330 into 480 positive or $500 positive and then out of here. Okay? So let's do that. Now, here's another support position. Okay? Notice it comes to it, it went back up, and it continued to goes up. Close up. Let's see if there is a resistant line up here. Yeah, there's a resistant line up here. Okay, boom. Okay, so we got resistant line up here. Not necessarily here. There it is. No, not necessarily. That could be a buffer zone. To 249. All right, pay attention. 332. 432, 431. Okay, so 435 goes back to 435. For 28. Let me bring this up a little bit so you can see. Okay. All right. Let's see. So 431. Okay. So I did a breakdown. Broke down. All right. So this is at 413, 414. Okay. Hey, it's doing its thing. We're not gonna stop it. We're just gonna watch it. And back to the resistance point over here. Let's see if it goes back to 49, 47, 47.
Order target
That
filled.
okay. We're at negative 85 now. Okay. 410, negative. Right. C, MACD. Good. Yeah. I should waiting on it. 403, 401, 407, 401, 48, 47. Gotta wait when this closes to see what it does. If it close on the negative, we go negative. If it close on the positive, we go positive. It didn't close below this. Here's another thing too. A lot of times the market is gonna go in some kind of consolidation, right? So like this little thing over here, that's called consolidation. It doesn't have any direction. It doesn't know what it wants to do. So let it break out of the consolidation, then you can know what to do. Okay? If it breaks down, let's see. Yep. See? Still consolidating in that little zone from 410 to 483. It got to break out of that 483 or out of that 410. Yep, 481.
Order filled. Target filled.
There you go. All right, we positive 165 now. Okay, let's wait and see. Let's wait and see. Again, like I said, the market will always bring it to you. Okay, you just have to be patient. Do not go into the market with a rush mindset. It's going to eat you alive. Now, notice that we are back at this green line, right? Okay. Again, let's be patient. We are being patient. So, we cross. Let's see. Did we cross it? Yes, we did. If I didn't move that, I would have gotten into the trade to go up. But because I've already exhausted that line, I'm not going to get in it. This is another thing you have to pay attention to. You have to know when you have exhaust your own entry. Okay? A lot of times you traders are getting into the trade and losing money. It's not because you don't know how to trade. It's simply because you have waited too long to get into the trade. And then when you get in, you don't get the amount of ticks that you need. Okay? Always pay attention to that. So right now we are in between two all the EMAs, okay? And we are in between a support which is now a resistant line, okay? So let's be patient. Let's be patient and see. The market is showing us we on an uptrend, okay? We on an uptrend. Here we are meddling with the 75 EMA as the 10 and 20 just crossed themselves. So let's wait and see. All right. 407. At 407, we have some, well, 410, 410, 411, we have some, hard times to get over. So let's wait and see. If it goes above 410, well, we can potentially get into the trade. When you have a volume candlestick like this, I don't ever advise getting into the trade. Okay. And here's the reason. I know there's a lot of volume behind a candle. Okay. But not always that volume sustain you all the way to the amount that you need, especially for those of you who are greedy. Okay. So just be patient. Look, the EMAs are about to cross again. Wait until they cross. Wait until the cross. You don't have to rush this. You're already positive $165. So let's get this, let's be patient, and let's make it work for us. It is now 10:09 in the morning. So we've been we've been recording for about 42 minutes. I generally come into the market around 9:30 and leave around 11. So, but if I make my $480, $500 for the day, I'm gone. If I lose the 1,000 for the day, I'm gone. Okay? So whether or not I make it, whether or not I don't make it, like I said, I'm gone. So, here we are. Okay. All right, we are back at the 47. All right, we just touched this EMA at the 25. Guess what? The Bears push it back down. Yeah, Bears tear down, Bull pulls up. Okay. So the Bulls pulls it up, the Bears tear it back down. So let's see. Notice we at the support line again. Okay. So we bypassed the first EMA. We had the second. The second just gave us a green. Let's see if the Bulls want to push this back up. The Bulls wants to push it back up. Let's see. If it doesn't close above, what is it underneath? 20, 25, 26. If it doesn't go close above 25, we don't go up with it. Okay? You have to pay attention to what's going on. If it closed beneath 15, we go down with it. If it closed above 25, we go up with it. Okay? Let's see if it closed above 25.
Order
Okay,
filled.
we go up with it. It closed above 25.
Target filled.
We at 410. We at 410. Okay? We at 410. I hope all of you that are watching right now, you definitely are hitting the subscribe and you are hitting the like button. Let's get this. Ladies and gentlemen, like I said, I am here to break all this bullshit these gurus are having you pay tens of thousands of dollars on for no reason. Okay? Again, we are doing this together. I don't have any type of crazy algorithm on here. All of this is from NinjaTrader. The only thing I actually put in there as an outside source is the homework algo. That's it. And the homework algo is just to track when the American opening is, when the overnight high, and when the overnight low was. That's it. Everything else is it's completely me. Okay? So, like I said, we at 410. Now, we can choose to stop here and say we made our market margin for the day, or we can go in another trade and potentially risk it or potentially make more. It's really on you on what you choose to do. All that I'm saying here is wait your turn, okay? Let the market bring it to you. Let the market bring it to you. Don't rush the process. Like and subscribe, people. Let's go. Technically, we still can go on this trend here, okay? But what I want you to pay attention to is that the market is doing a little bit of consolidation here, okay? The market is doing a little bit of consolidation here. You notice how that resistant, which was support, but now it's resistant, is still being resisted, okay? Only now we are attempting to go over it. And you can technically get into the trade right now.
Order filled.
Get into the trade right now. We needed how much to? We needed,
Target filled.
ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not even going to say anything. Ladies and gentlemen, $660. Our target for the day was 480 or 500 because of two trades. We went positive, we came negative. Now we went positive again. We went positive one more time, and now for the third time, we went positive again. So, like I said, the market is all about being patient. You do not have to keep going long in order for you to make money. Okay? You really don't. You really do not. It's all about being patient. Let it come to you. And if you choose to continue to interact with me, I will teach you how to just be patient, utilize the same structures that I'm utilizing for you to actually make it. Okay? That's all. So, thank you for tuning in. Again, you are now part of the ALLIANCE GTAINMENT family. Again, thank you to all of you. Have a blessed day. Have a blessed night. Take care of yourself. Take care of your family. All right. Bye bye. Bye bye.